that when I send you into a place that I'm going to utilize you to tear down and destroy, that I have something else lined up for you. You just have to trust me enough to walk with me there. Walk into those places boldly in who I called you to be, and be the change in the atmosphere, because you don't know how many other of my children I have in that same atmosphere. You don't know what I'm trying to do through that company. And there's one of my children sitting in a managerial place trying to hold down those underneath them so that their position doesn't get threatened. God says if their position is threatened, it's gone already. I don't need you to be any less than who I called you to be in order to appease the ego of another person. If they were meant for that position and can hold it, they will regardless. And sometimes I need for somebody to be bold enough to challenge the very places that feel comfortable, the very people who feel comfortable and entitled in their positions to grow, because there's nothing around them challenging them to grow. I need you to be the challenge. God says, I have not called you to be less than anything that I've created you to be. If you're in an environment that's smaller than you, I'm not asking you to run, and I'm not asking you to shrink. I'm telling you to show up in that space as mighty and as strong as you actually are, and watch where it gets you. God says, I'm utilizing this space to see if you're ready for the advancement that you're praying to me for. I am utilizing this space in order to test if you have what it takes to go where you need to go. Some of y'all are the next CEO. Some of y'all are the next entrepreneur and owners. Some of you guys are the next managers, but you're not working in the company in which I have your blessings bestowed. I have you in this place so that you can show up and show me how I can use you. I would not send you into that place as the blessing that they prayed for until you're ready to walk in the fullness of who I called you to be. God says the blessing I put on you is not only your blessing. You prayed for the position, but they prayed for the help. Are you the person? Have I developed you enough to where you will walk in any room and face any adversity and be whomever I called you to be, no matter what the consequence is? God says, I'll help you deal with the repercussions, but let's get there first. Right? I called you to be the fullness of who I called you to be. We're in a season where it's not time to fit in, but it's time to stand out. God says your sheep, shepherd, will recognize you by your fruit. But if you're showing up as a fruit on another shepherd's tree, when I too called you to be a shepherd, and you're shrinking yourself, you will never understand the power of the seeds that I have.